That's fine. Now, can I ask a question? Is
Yeah.
the pet is supporting? I mean, not supporting, but this whole, I don't know. This is a different kind of topic. The not supporting, I mean, not dating black women. The amount of black men that are unmarried. What is going on here? Like, why? Because this is YouTube. Men give access to the relationship. So how do we fix that? Fantastic. What is going on here with the black men and not wanting to be married? Now, are to women, it seems like, because they're not married to anybody. So are they interested in the same sex? I don't know what's going on.
So, can, can
So
I answer?
I had to
Can I-
say that.
So again, see, just another jab. It's funny. It's all fun and games. I understand it, but
No,
no, I
I
mean the
need to
women.
know.
Okay, well, I'll answer you. The women aren't marriage material. The women aren't good enough to be married. The women aren't worth marrying. The women,
Okay,
again, hold on,
okay.
you
Why not?
hold
Why
on, sis,
not?
I'm trying to answer. Let me answer. Again, 62% of black women have kids already. And of those 62% of women that have kids, 61% of those women have kids by multiple men. So that means, okay, of the 40 some percent left that are childless at all, now you got to wonder if she's overweight. Over what I think it's like over 55% of black women are obese. We're only going to use obesity rate. We won't use overweight, right? And then poverty rate, and then all these negative things. So if you have 40% of women left, right, that don't have kids, and then you have to sift through all the rest of the negative stats, who was left to marry?
The fat women. Like you could still marry
No,
the,
no,
why not? Like,
no.
or not fat, but like women that are a little meatier. Like,
So,
why
sis, I
why
agree
do
with
y'all
you, but
think
sis,
y'all so much better
this is
than
why
that
the
woman?
stats are important. But sis, this is why the stats are important, right? So listen, sis, I'm gonna say it again, right? So you only have what 38% of black women left that don't even have kids. Of that 38%, more than half of them are going to be overweight, and that's just weight. We ain't even talking about their face, what their face look like. We need to talk about if they're attractive. So you're telling the 52% of black men that don't have kids, right? And to pick from the 38% of black women that don't have kids. And then out of that 38%, get one that's not fat, not broke, not ugly, not crazy as hell, and just, whatever other deficiencies a person can have. What now, do you see why the stats are important?
So
Do
now
y'all
all of a
see why the
sudden
stats
they're
matter
not.
now?
No,
I see
no.
why the gay
They,
stats are important. Absolutely, yes. Amen.
yes. But the older a man waits to get married, yes, a woman 9 times out of 10 might have a child. So now you have made the decision that though that's part of your options. In addition to the little chubby women, in addition to the ones you feel are crazy, in addition to the ones you think are in poverty. You guys don't care about the money, no way. So what is going on here?
Well, just real quick again. No, when we say we don't care about money, money is not a plus to as to why I would pick you. But at the same time, y'all misinterpret or interpret that a lot. I don't want no po ass hoe. I don't want no grown ass dependent. I don't want a grown child that I have to foot the whole bill for. And what you guys never talk about in this situation, redundancy is
Sounds
key.
like
Okay, what the
excuses.
reason why you need two income households, why it's smart to do it that way, because what happens if someone gets hurt on the job? What happens if someone's in a bad accident and they can never work again? Now that income is completely, totally gone, and you don't have a cushion at all to pick up the slack from whatever thing may happen. Stuff
That's what
happens.
she needs. That's what she needs education though, so she can make good money.
Well, again, she would still have to be working already. And what I'm saying is, she's not going to be able to pick up from the thing of where you guys are saying you're only a man or real man or whatever if you're paying all the bills. Okay.
All
So I
right,
know we
let's
kind
get
of
the
mixed.
other fellas in too. Come on, like, um, what was the question again? Very specifically.
For me, right? The question that I had earlier was, is it seemingly getting a higher number because men are becoming more effeminate now with the saying they don't want to get married? Men are saying nowadays Say it again.
Perception of it. Okay.
Yes, the homosexual or gay, like effeminate characteristics, right? And calling it gay, whatever. Not wanting to get married, how they interact with women, being like sassy and spicy and taking on women characteristics, like with the sign language, not and wanting to be taken care of, wanting to be pursued, wanting to live in their soft girl era, like, you know, that those types of things are reserved for the feminine nature, and our men nowadays becoming more effeminate, which is causing the perception of more gay men.
Go
Can I
ahead,
say something? I'm sorry, that was for the fellas, right? My apologies.
Aaron. Go ahead, Aaron.
I would say no. I don't think men's behaviors have anything to do with their choices. Conversely, you could say because women are masculine that they're becoming gay. I don't think men are becoming more effeminate because most men are raised by single women, so they're taking on the behaviors of the people that raised them. And then on the other side of that, becoming effeminate doesn't relegate you to only choosing to, be attracted to your own kind. Just because you don't want to marry a woman doesn't mean you by default can only want to marry a man. I mean, if I decide not to eat red meat, that doesn't mean I'm a vegetarian.
Well, let me be clear, Aaron. Yeah, so I'm saying the effeminate behavior, again, seemingly gay behavior, like maybe not his homosexual activities, but that is why the number seems to be inflated to us, because we see these very effeminate behaviors in men. So I want to talk about that. Talk about the effeminate behaviors of men. Is
right. I don't think that equates to being gay, though. I mean, seemingly is a subjective, right, modifier, no?
Yeah, debating with a woman isn't really necessarily feminine. Now, to a certain point, it can be if you're carrying on for quite a while. Maybe at some point, you not disengaging, you could kind of be like, okay, maybe I was a little more emotional in that moment. But I don't equate that with the gay men. I think the gay lifestyle has been really heavily supported the last 10 years. So that's the answer to that. But as far as debating with a woman, presenting stats and stuff, I don't think that's sassy or anything like that. I just think, honestly, I really wanted to talk about the main topic, which was the sisterhood.
Real quick, wait, real quick. So I'm gonna stay on the feminine part real quick. Not wanting to be married, not wanting to be married. This is a new phenomenon. Men hold keys to marriage, and so why are men not wanting to get married? And I think it's
the Bachelor
out because it's saying there's not enough eligible women.
Yeah, the Bachelor life just seems like a way better deal at the moment. At this current time, the Bachelor life just seems like the more, I guess, you have more control versus a marriage where you're basically you have so much more responsibility to the woman, as in when you're just in a situationship or a short-term relationship, you both kind of got your own things going on, and whatever you want to contribute to her is out of the kindness of your heart. I mean, well, that's how it should be understood. But
is it because men want less accountability? That's why they're skirting marriage, because they want less accountability?
If you want to word it that way, yeah, but it's because women has become way more high risk in the lifestyle.
That way, I was really just asking because you said there's more responsibility being married in the
yeah. I don't want more responsibility for something that's more high risk. I mean, the rewards is still the same. Now, if the reward would be better, but I mean, I don't think marriage gets any better because you're at risk, period, in a marriage. So it's just a bad deal.
I'm sorry, at risk for what?
He's saying cost benefit analysis. So doing a cost benefit analysis, the benefits don't outweigh the cost.
So that includes having children with your wife, with one woman?
Yeah, I don't have any kids, but
well, not you. I'm just saying men, black.
If you do the cost benefit analysis, love, they're saying the kid is a benefit, right, of having a kid in wedlock. However, the costs outweigh that one benefit.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be considerate of what you have going on, any debts you have, anything like that. I'm gonna be trying to take you out because I want to make sure you're not bored in a relationship, and I want to, men, we know a responsibility comes with making that ultimate decision.
To get married.
Yeah, and the deal just become bad because more women have start looking at relationships or men as wallets or means to an end. It don't even have to be your wallet. It can be a meal, emotional support. It's just so many different things that women have
Women there
exposed
too.
publicly.
A lot of
Yeah, yeah,
women
yeah.
out here are not like that.
I mean, it's a culture, so I really don't want to get into the what I guess my percentages is. The fact that it's a culture of it's just I don't know. It's too high
No,
risk to it's too high risk to go in hopeful. I'll say
well,
that.
date who likes you. You're probably chasing somebody you like, but there's a girl that likes you that you're not giving an opportunity to.
I mean, I could have been married if I wanted to, but then again, because of this environment that I stated earlier, the bachelor life seems better. So even people that did grow up thinking, "Hey, I want to be married," when the situation presented itself, I probably wasn't gonna take the deal. And that was before I even took all these stats and all that stuff into account. I was just looking at life in general. I was like, I'm too young. Like, I really hated it because I did feel stupid in hindsight, but in the moment, I was thinking, "Damn, I met this good girl and I feel like I'm too young. Like I still want to get out and you know experience life a little."
How do you, Dev?
So
Real quick, Devin, do you think it's
I'm
more
31, but at that time where like that
Oh, you
relationship,
young.
I
You
was
young. That lets us know. You good. Go ahead. Go ahead, love.
right? So don't you think it's more risky to be out there living the bachelor life that you said, mean with multiple women or different women, and potentially getting them pregnant and then having child support and whatnot? Don't you think that those risks are a little not a little aren't they more riskier or more weightier and impactful than being married to a woman and being
well I didn't want to be that wasn't the thought. Like I didn't want to be out here. I just felt like I met her too, and she was a Latina, and at the time I had joined the nation, so I was coming into like my pro black stuff. So I basically dropped that relationship because I straight up told her I wanted a black family. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have did all that. But yeah, that was the route I was trying to go. I
You
was
did
trying to go
okay
out.
there. You did okay there, but there's a black woman right around the corner from you that got her eye on you. Okay, go find her. Go both marry her.
That's
You
not the
have
problem.
options.
That's not the problem though. Like it's just not it's just not a good deal. Like it just the culture just don't support that shit. Like, okay, so even look, okay, so my first love, I really liked her. She was a black chick. We had graduated high school and shit. And um I would have really, really wanted to marry her, but she wanted to become a party girl at the time because she was sheltered or whatever. So goddamn, that ain't work out, and that's how I ended up with the Latina. She was perfect, but I was going through my little phase, and I wanted to find me a black woman that I like. And through dealing with all them black women, I basically was like, damn, but this shit out here hell. So
So
goddamn,
one black woman scarred you, is what you're saying?
I mean, I I won't say scarred. I just feel like they're going down a bad ass path. Like, and the shit got progressively worse. Like, it's not even like shit wasn't that bad because in 2012, 13, goddamn, like the stripper culture had kind of just took off, goddamn. But now it's like prostitute culture. Like, it didn't progressively just got to a point where, like,
How do you even know? Go
because
date
like
somewhere
I
else.
go out, I go
Let's
out.
go.
I actually go out clubbing and shit, even though I don't like clubbing like that. I still get out to be social and shit, and I just see what the hell going on. Social media. I don't got no Twitter. I don't do Instagram. I don't. All I got is Facebook. That's all I do, and that shit is insane. Like the shit women openly post, it ain't it ain't even smart. Like you can tell they ain't got no man in their life. Like you can tell ain't nobody putting them on game. Or if they is, they just saying, man, fuck that. The sisterhood. And that's why I really wanted to get to the original point with sisterhood, because I was trying to say my opinion on that is the sisterhood got a bad rep because y'all seem to only come together on like negative shit like these weird ass gay stats. Trying to say y'all the most educated. It's always like an attack. But as far as the men, I think when the men first started getting these bad women stats, it was to dispel the false narrative that y'all have been programmed with. And we were supposed to be built using those stats to build up to a solution, but it just becomes a back and forth. And goddamn, I don't know. That's just what it
So
seemed like it turned into. But
so
the
you
stats are
said that
supposed to be a building block to the women actually basically teaching y'all 1 + 1 = 2 method of breaking down how y'all been programmed and how we can goddamn move past lives and move forward. But y'all just the sisterhood usually gets defensive, which I mean it makes sense. Uh,
Can
constructive criticism hard to take at first.
Ask your
can I,
question,
can
then.
I jump in? First of all, Hint, wake the hell up because you look like you about to fall asleep. But
No, I'm
anyway,
not. I'm just y'all just killing me, man.
so
Go
I'm
ahead.
holding you accountable, DJ. But I want to say to you, Devin. So you said she was going out and she was doing whatever she was doing, and then you were doing that. So why don't you just go back? Did you? Because it sounded like you miss her a little bit, little slight
I
bit.
mean, I miss all my women honestly sometimes, but
Mhm.
uh,
Okay. So you missed the Spanish one too.
Nay, he said there's a
yeah,
black
but
woman he wants. That's what he need to go find.
So
That's
so
it.
why don't you go back? It sounded like he really was missing the
I
first one that
mean,
he had. It sounded like
I'm back.
she was out. She was trying to go have fun with her life, but then you said you were doing the
Look,
same thing.
You was
Go
gonna marry?
find a
You
new
gonna
yeah,
one.
marry her? If you find her, you gonna marry her?
no,
Why?
Okay.
Because she decided
And
to go have
so,
fun.
they
real
didn't
He
live
wants
too
to
much
marry
now.
let me show y'all how to be more constructive. So, Devin, when you saying that there's no benefit in marriage, you're saying what are the risks? Are you 10% earner, 5%
No,
earner?
no,
Are you making
it's
average
just
money, which is good,
y'all make average money, yeah.
right? You don't have a kid, so let's say you going into it, you being careful. You 31, you don't have any kids, right?
Nope,
So seemingly, I would say that you know how not to have a kid. So if you get a woman
yeah,
and you split, what risk are you taking? You making average money. You don't got a kid. You don't really have no skin in the game. We
it's
looked at
the
but look at this. We looked at the alimony stats. It was 15%. Mr. Fantastic made a good point in saying she may get allocated the house or the car, but that's when you have those kids, etc. But we also know that construct is best for kids. So isn't that a risk willing to take if you want to have kids?
yeah. That was
Right.
actually the only reason I saw myself getting
Yeah,
married
I
out.
know. No, I know. But listen, so right to think about it, you want to have kids. If you want to have kids, marriage is the best construct, right? So the kid argument is out. What risk are you taking
It's
that
the whole okay.
both of y'all broke niggas gonna have the same skin in the game? She ain't walking away with shit. You ain't walking away with shit because y'all didn't bring shit to begin with. So where
It's
is
the
this risk, right,
it's
Devin? And
the
so here's what I'm asking you to consider. You know I love you. You're gonna reply, right? But
mhm.
we using the stats and at the same time, the stats don't even apply to us or our situations. And so at what point are they still constructive?
Because it's the principle. So look, it's not even just marriage, bruh. We don't even be wanting to get in a relationship no more. And it's that possible embarrassment, that attachment to your name. That I feel like when you get married, that's you basically publicly bragging. This my bitch. Yeah. We came together as I mean, this my woman. We came together as one. Y'all can't fuck with her. That's what I feel like marriage is. And when that shit go downhill, man, that like goddamn like it's like a billboard ill. So it really got down ego, really for real. Like honestly, ego. I'm not worried about no financial stuff with a
No,
marriage or anything like that. It's just
you
ego,
know,
honestly.
you know why I could ask you that question? Because you ain't no lying ass, capping ass nigga. Right. So
Love
you
that.
can admit, all right, nigga, I'm doing all right for myself. You feel me? Right. But
Yeah.
that just the shit, you know why? Because one thing you conceded that I wanted to also ask you about was when you said emotional when we having these conversations. Do you think men need to correct the fact of saying that humans have emotions, not just women?
Uh I believe we understand it. It's just when we say it here, we're trying to highlight how uh women tend to say in those emotional moments, women will say, fuck it, I'm about to just start windmilling, where a man would more than likely kind of pull back some. Not always, but he will more efficiently, more likely pull back before, women just sometimes just start windmilling and then it's just, you get nowhere from there. But a man, you can kind of walk him down.
You
So
discern
women are
this.
just more emotional. We both have the same, we're human. We have the same triggers in certain ways, but men are usually easier to work with in those like high stress situations.
Okay. All right, yeah, but that's good. That's good. I understand that, you know. But I just want to make sure we understand that we have emotions also, But I think we check them. We know when to use them. For the most, we want to believe that, you know what I mean? But just be clear that human beings have emotions, you know. But that was a good point that I don't think it's always said, Devin, that I want to make sure that it's also acknowledged is when you said attaching her to my name is a risk that I'm not willing to take based on the behaviors that I see outside in my anecdotal experience. That's not, I don't know if that's said a lot. If I'll venture to say, I don't know if I ever heard a nigga say it like that.
I'm extremely I'm a Libra, goddamn,
I don't
and
believe
I'm
in
an
the signs.
Aquarius.
That'll
Never
fuck me.
mind.
I don't believe in the sign. Fuck you
Oh
probably
yeah,
like a fish or some shit, a horse, or, whatever.
I'm really forthcoming though.
No, but when you said it like, yo, my name is my name. Protecting your name is real. I just want to make sure that's said again and we let it marinate. Feel me? Because that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? Damn, you always smart sometimes. Let me read these super chats real quick. That was